Welcome back to my channel. Wait, I got the mask on. I know it sounds crazy, but welcome back to my channel. And as you read the title, this is Transfer Mask Proof Makeup. I'm showing you guys how to do your full glam and to get it not to transfer your mask. So if you guys are interested in this video, or you just want to see like, oh my god, is this really gonna work, as you guys can see, stay tuned to the video and go ahead and hit that like button, and definitely hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload. And let's just get right into the video. Alright mamas, so we're gonna hop right into this. So the very first thing you want to do to get like that transfer proof, even like sweat proof makeup, is you want to prime your skin. So I always like to start off with some sort of pore primer. So I'm going to do the Smashbox minimizing pore primer. And this primer I like to use just to focus on like any texture I have on my skin, especially like in my T-zone and like right in here. I'm textured. If I haven't mentioned, I am acne prone. So yeah, so I always like to just massage that in here and go in with that one. So now I'll do a primer that's gonna kind of give my makeup just like more of a sticky, tacky, like longevity type of vibe. So I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It looks like this. I've talked about this primer so many times, y'all. If you have not gotten it, honestly, you're playing, because I rave about this primer all the time. It's so good. I know a lot of people kind of don't like that it's tacky, but that's what you want. Like, you want that tackiness so it can just stick in the hair of the makeup. So for a foundation, typically I like to go in with the Huda Beauty. This is the faux filter, and I literally just watched a video today saying that she's redoing this foundation. So for you guys who felt like, you know, maybe it was just too fragrancy and whatever other issues you guys have with it, she is reformulating it, and it is fragrance free. So I think that is amazing. One thing I love about this foundation, or like just Huda products in general, is I feel like it gives me that like glam. Like if I want to look glam, Instagram put together, it gives me this. Like just look, it covers so amazing. It is full coverage, so if you don't like full coverage, you may not like this. But for my mamas who do want full coverage, she is the one for you. She is a full coverage girl. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply the foundation, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I set my face. So I will say my skin is definitely very like combo, because I'm actually really dry on my forehead. So I'm gonna just finish my foundation and I'll come back and show you. Alright y'all, so we have our foundation on, and now we are gonna go in with our concealer. And I need the concealer because it's making my smoky eye look so dark. So this is the Milk Flex Concealer. It looks like this. So I typically like to put concealer in the inner corner, and I'll put it towards the back. As of lately, I used to put so much concealer on, but sometimes I would just like literally overdo it. So I'm gonna go in the inner corner, on the bridge of my, I mean not on the bridge of my nose, but the sides of my nose, and towards the back, just to give me more of that lifted type of look. I'm gonna also take the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. Now this is not one of my favorite concealers, but I just want a little bit more brightness, and I'm going to now blend that all out with my beauty blender like so. And I'm also gonna highlight some more, but I just really wanted you guys to just see how I do this step right here. Concealer makes such a difference, y'all, in your foundation. Well, not even your foundation, concealer just makes such a difference in your makeup. And people ask me all the time what concealers I use, what brightening powder I use. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I use, especially like when I'm at work. People always ask me this because your girl be full glam at work. I'm just a full glam type of chick. Like, it's either no makeup or full glam. I'm like slowly but surely trying to get into like that whole no makeup vibe, but I usually like to be glam. So I'm gonna just take my concealer, put it on my nose. I'm gonna put on my Cupid's bow, and I'm gonna put it on my chin. Now, okay, when you have your mask on, you really don't have to do this, but typically I will take pictures. Let me just take my scarf off, guys. Typically I take pictures, so that's why I still like do my regular routine and stuff to my to my face. And I'm gonna put it on my forehead. And y'all, don't come for my lace, because honestly, if it looks a little crazy, just ignore it, because I'm going to go get I'm gonna add a bundle to this wig, like I stated in my last video, just so it's a little bit more fuller. I want this wig to be like my super full go-to wig, so I'm going to add another bundle. So we have all our concealer. It should look a lot like this. Yeah, so I just always go in with this powder like all over my face. This will also give you like extra coverage, but it kind of will like make the foundation and stuff a whole lot smoother. And then this is what gives me that really matte finish. So now I'm gonna do some bronzing and stuff. So basically like a bronze and contour. And those steps I will use powder. So if I really want my makeup to stay and I kind of don't want it to transfer, like I'll just keep going with powder. But it pretty much fluctuates. But I want to show you guys just powder, because I'm telling you, nothing's gonna move. So let's go get our bronzer. We're gonna do our blush, our highlight, and then we're gonna apply our lips. So I want to prime myself to just dust off the under eye powder. I added some like bottom shadow and bottom mascara. So I'm gonna show you guys the bronzers that I always use. So I'm gonna go in with Mented, and I'm gonna use the shade Yacht Life. It looks like this. And this shade I'm gonna just kind of use first for more of like a bronze effect. So like I'm gonna take this on like my forehead, and I go back and forth. Now you really don't have to contour with the mask, but I just feel like honestly most people are going to take their mask off, so I would still want my face to be pretty completed. I'm going to take this little brush right here. This is a e.l.f. brush. It's like an e.l.f. contouring brush. And I'm just going to bring that bronzer on the sides of my nose, just to give my nose some structure. Because girl, my nose is a little bit on the larger side, so I prefer for my nose to be contoured, but not overly contoured. So I always just like bring the contour on my nose so you guys can see that. Now I'm going to go in with the Mented bronzer. This is the deepest shade they do carry, and it's called Out of Office. I've never tried this shade, but I'm like, you know what, this is the perfect time to try it. And I'm just going to put it right up in here, and I'm going to go in an upward motion, and we're just going to add that to our cheeks. And I love these bronzers. They go on super smooth. I love the color range that Mented provided. So these are like some of my favorite bronzers, I will say. And then now what I'll do is I go back in with the Huda Beauty powder, and I'll just like kind of cut my contour. So I'll take it on the sides. I'll bring it like on the sides, just clean it up. And this also further like sets your cheeks, which works out perfect when you are going to put on a mask. So you're just gonna do that. And then now we're gonna add our blush. So I'm gonna use MAC Format. This is an Ozy But Goodie. This is like one of my favorite blushes to use when I want something super soft but not too dramatic. I'll go in with MAC Format, and I will just apply that on my cheeks. Like so. And don't mind my little cheeks. They are kind of breaking out a little bit. I don't know why. And you guys could just see everything is like nice and lifted. And I'm just gonna highlight with MAC Old Darling. Mine is so beat up and it's so old and it's broke, so don't mind it. But this is like one of my favorite illuminators. I love how Old Darling goes on. Like, look at that. It's just enough of everything. And then I'll do it like on the tip of my nose, and I'll like do my chin, like I said, and I'll do my forehead. When I take my mask off, I do want my makeup to still look complete, and I always take pictures, so that's why I do always go ahead and just continue my face. Now what I'm gonna get ready to do is just wipe off the baking. I can never say baking correctly. It always sounds like I'm saying bacon, but bacon. I'm gonna wipe up that bake, that translucent powder, and boom, baby, boom. So I'm gonna go off camera and I'm just gonna line my lips. I usually like to line my lips off camera just because it takes me a little second and it's hella tedious and annoying. But I am gonna show you guys the lip liner. Y'all know me, I love like those brownie type of colors. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk 3 Intense. It looks like this, and then we're gonna put it on with like a nudie lip. So I'm just gonna go off camera real quick and just apply my lip liner, and then we'll put like the lip and stuff on camera. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and just filled in my lips. Don't mind my phone because of course I would have a message. So I'm gonna go in with the KVD lipstick in Bow and Arrow. It's a liquid lipstick, which is always perfect for a mask type of look. So because of the pandemic, I've been like really into liquid lipsticks way more. Like liquid lipsticks were never really my thing, but since the pandemic, I'm all for it. Okay. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face. Y'all, this has been like the struggle video when you have kids and like they just do not want to be quiet. It's the struggle video. So yeah, I was like really adamant though to get this video done because so many people want to know like how do you get your makeup to kind of just stay when you're wearing a mask. So I thought this was super important. So now pretty much my whole face is done. I have everything I want to have on. I'm gonna just go ahead and spray my face with the Milk Makeup, the Grip Set and Refresh spray. Now I'm just gonna fan it real quick because a lot kind of like shoots. It kind of shoots out of there, but I just love how this just like adheres and sticks on my face, but it still gives you like that very just like refreshed look to the face. So this is it, and I'm gonna go get my mask now so you guys could just see the test that it's not gonna come off. So let's go put our mask on. We're gonna brush our hair, put our mask on, and we ready to be out. And I wanted to add this, just if y'all really want your lipstick to really stay on, go back in with your translucent powder and literally just go over your lips. And like, trust me, it's not gonna move. So it's gonna stay for sure. And yes, so let's put on our mask. I have my Sephora mask. It has like little stars. This was a holiday mask. You might still be able to purchase it at Sephora's. I'm sure they still have it in stock. And I believe this is cotton. It's not silk, it's cotton. But I am going to get the slip mask and boom. That's it. We have our mask on. Right. It's all about the eyes. And voila. Transfer proof. Amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the tips and the tricks on how to get transfer proof makeup, smudge proof makeup. This is also gonna last in like super hot climates. It's gonna stay on your face because your face is super matted. Like you could touch your face and everything and literally nothing's coming off. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely don't forget to like, comment your favorite part of the video, or comment if you tried this out. Let me know if you tried out my tips and my tricks, if it worked for you. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.
High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you.